it's Ed, G.C.B. Sunday, tired. We're gonna try and get this cleaned up, get it back together, check the vacuum advance on the distributor. I'm hoping it works because yeah, my shop's in shambles and I can't find my distributors, and I'd hate to run to the big shop to see if there's any on the distributors I got there. But last night before we locked up, my son pulled off the water pump cover. Check this out, man. All kinds of slugs inside the water pump. I mean, it's so thick it don't even move when you tilt it. It's all up in there and everything. So we got the new gaskets for it. So the new gasket for the back, the gaskets for here, thermostat gasket. So we're gonna get it all cleaned out. I'm gonna blow off the intake so I can get the carburetor off. We might dress up the intake some with some silver paint so it looks halfway decent. But we're gonna gather our thoughts, gather our tools, and we'll be right back. Alright, got everything gathered, got my thoughts together. But of course, I'm surrounded by my doggies. These are my two main shadows. I got a total of 5 dogs, but these are the ones that I trip over all the time, and I can't be up underneath the car. So I'm gonna start disconnecting this. Oh man, brain fart again. I'm telling you, man, I'm tired today. My son's putting the back plate on the water pump. We're gonna get that back on. While he's doing that, I'm gonna get this raggedy carburetor off, so I can get to the what's that round thing you call in the back? Distributor. That's it. I'm telling you, it's Sunday, man. I'm tired. I'm wiped out, man. It's been a long week. So they'll get you turned, and I'm gonna start on that. Soft. I'm willing to bet it was sucking air. I'm willing to bet that joker was sucking air, man. I guarantee it. I got it in great. No. Oh, wait. I think they silicone this fat gasket on it. Dude, I told you let me know when you're ready. Don't just unfurl like that, man.
Well, no, I'm just trying to get over the cart, so this way he quit pulling on it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Out with his old junky 450 carburetor. out, people. Let me show you something. Now I know this man builds stuff on the cheap, but oh, I gotta hold you still. Oh, told you I can't work a camera. Check out this right here. You see that? Why would you let that ride if you were building an engine? Oh, let me get you zoomed out. Told you, this freaking crackheads that build these engines, man, they need to quit. Now I got tons of intakes. Oh, kicked my dog in the head. Sorry, big boy. I got tons of intake, but I know he ain't gonna want to pay for it. I'm hoping that'll Brock should be all set, but I don't know. So this man's building stuff on the cheap, and I can't stand building on the cheap. I like to build stuff right, you know. But you see the rest of the car, so I mean it ain't gonna matter. So I'm gonna switch back around. And if you're wondering what the music is, it's 1930s today. Yeah, buddy.
So the light blue side goes towards
whichever way it lines up good, man. There is crap everywhere, man. See, what gets me is that this ain't supposed to have no more than about 100, 200 miles on this freaking motor. Why in the hell weren't you taking it back to them?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it just drives me crazy. See, a job like this, when they want to half-ass it, I always refuse them. But my buddy called me. He said, man, my brother has a car, the same crackheads built the motor, he needs you to time it, and there's an issue with the water pump. I mean, with the transmission stuff. So, that's why I'm messing with this. Because my son keeps trying to get me to take the intake off, swap it out. I said, no, I'm not going through all that. I have intakes. I have nice intakes. But this man wants to half-ass it, we're going to half-ass it. I'm not going to fully half-ass it, but, you know, like for me to get it where he wants it, with the power it's supposed to have, carburetor was a must. Flushing out the engine was a must. Installing that, the core for the transmission lines, that's a must. You know. So there's some stuff that I can't just look over. But it's going to run good and at least look good. And like I said, these 14-inch tires should be smoking, not just puttering like it was, just spinning slow. But so I'm gonna get the cap off. My son found one of my other distributors that's a good distributor. So look at that, man! Already.
Let me zoom in.
You see that right there? Already, man, that's a bad sign of misfiring, corrosion. I may have them have a spare cap for it. So, and then they got the wires. I mean, they don't even got the wires ran good, because they got them tight, they got them loose. Like cylinder 3, man, it's so tight, it's really hard to get off. So I'm gonna have them have to reroute the wires. Fuck, I don't know, man. The whole job looks a little shady. I got a wire pinched here between the cap. Man, oh man. So this is what you get when you let crackheads build your freaking engines. And my son's looking at me with crazy eyes.
Not necessarily.
Because I'm using his tools lately. And my tools are in shambles. So I get a little crazy eye look from him once in a while. But I bought him all these pretty tools, so he leaves mine alone. Well, I'm playing with his now. Oh man. I don't like the way the distributor sits, man. I wonder if that corrosion could be from when I was spraying the motor down. Because inside the cap looks good. Nothing really looks burnt up. But yeah, they had this power wire pinched. I don't know. Freaking crackheads. Alright, let me find a vacuum line. Alright, I'm going to show you something. I don't know if you can see me or not. You know what, let me turn you so I know you can see me. Alright. Oh, freaking, I got big dogs in my way. See that part right there? Now, I can't find my tool tester. This is a good distributor. So all you do, you put the hose on it, you suck on it, and you'll watch it move. That means this one's good. So, this one's good. So that's what I'm going to test on that. I'm hoping I don't got to pull it out. It ain't hard to do, but it just be one more disturber I'll be taking apart. So we'll get you back over here. I'm gonna see if it moves. Alright, y'all. That one's shot. Freaking burns my biscuits. You freaking crackhead should have noticed that. So, time to change that up. Freaking crackheads, man. And the screws ain't even freaking tight in the freaking rotor cap. Golly, man. Every time I get a motor from these guys that they built, my biscuits are, they do more than just burning. I take pride in my work. And for someone that's supposed to be doing this for a living and don't even take pride, guys need to get out of business. But if I gotta pull this distributor and reset it, I'm gonna be mad. Really mad. And the bad thing is that if you look at this, that don't look old. You know, I mean, the springs and everything look good. That whole piece looks newer. But that probably explains why the vacuum advance wasn't hooked up, because it was leaking. But all you do is, yeah. This one is telling me to go to hell. Come on, man. Give me that the little black snap-on screwdriver. See, that's all it is. That's all it takes. Let me put my screwdriver up. 2 screws. Pull that out. But the plunger in there, when I was sucking on it, it wasn't moving. It'd move a little bit, and then when I hold it, it'll lose pressure. But that's probably why they didn't hook it up, because it's probably leaking inside. So, I'm trying not to cuss, man. I am so mad. I should have walked away from this car. Okay. Now, whenever you pull out one from another distributor, you always want to double check, make sure the plunger didn't rip, because you don't want to get it all back together, trying to time it, and damn thing ain't timing right. So, like I said, you suck on it. Once that moves, you hold your tongue on that, and if it stays, it's good. Now you want to do this twice. When you first move it off an older distributor, and once you install it, because like I said, this ain't brand new. It's used one that came off one of my good distributors. I should have just swapped distributors, what I should have done, but I'm gonna try and time it the way they got distributors set in. So we'll get this one on.
That copper soap looks good.
See how easy that was?
Yeah.
Pulling it out is always the hardest.
Putting it back in, it's like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Because everything's already broke free, you know.
Except for when you do that.
Yeah, but that's why these little screwdrivers and magnets are so nice. No, it's you know one that pulled out from a pickup truck? Yeah, that's one too. It should be a truck. I think it's over there. Yes.
But that mystical word.
All good, still works. Alright, I'm gonna spray it. I'm gonna fix this. They had the positive wire kinked between the housing and the cap. You know, so I'm gonna get this flat. I'm gonna put a zip cord around that maybe. Then again, the cap should hold it down. Yeah, the cap will hold it. So I'm gonna spray all this down. I'm gonna air it off. I'm gonna try and make the intake look a little better. I don't know, man. I don't want to get too deep in it, but Then again, I don't want it to look 100% garbage either. I mean, at least we know it runs. And it runs pretty decent. But that sludge is everywhere. It's on the valve covers. I got to at least wipe stuff down. And I think the crackheads used house paint to spray the engine. Because all that shit's coming right off. That's the one. I hope it's good. Make a little noise! Alright, where's my towels at? I just had to freaking roll. Anybody on YouTube know where I put my towels? Oh, here they are. Alright, get this wiped off. Everything looks like garbage, man. See, if I had free range like I do with most of my builds, intake would have came off, valve covers would have came off, everything would have came off. Everything would have been gone through and checked. But I don't got full range on this build. Alright. We'll grab a cup of coffee, be right back. Alright. I got a rattle can with some kind of silver in it. Got my coffee. Dog dad, because I got so many darn dogs. Military style coffee. When it tastes like mud, you put a hair on your chest, man. So, I'm gonna spruce up the intake, you know, just, it ain't gonna make a difference because the front of the motor looks raggedy as heck, you know, so, I noticed I'm gonna have to build a bracket for the power steering pump to hook up there, but that ain't no big deal.
Right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
I gotta build a bracket to go from here to here. But that ain't no big deal. I don't know, I might break out that black paint and spray at least the front of the motor. I don't know, man. I know it's on the cheap. I know he thought it was a simple tune, but I'm gonna rattle can it and start spraying the intake just to spruce it up a little bit. There ain't much you can do when you're working with like junk, basically. I don't know if his heater cores work, But as the heater core takes off, it may be a good heater core. But I don't know. I really don't see him driving this car much. Oh, that looks a whole lot better than what it did. Let me see what it looks like for using the camera. That looks a little better, don't it? But look at the front of the engine. I don't know. I don't want to be wasting my money. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera good, but that silver pops with this orange piece of junk on it. And you don't tighten these, you don't crank these down. These are not supposed to be no more than 10 pounds. But when you crank them down, you will strip out the intake. You know, about 10-20 pounds of torque is all you really need. Oh, you might want, wait, we gotta match that up with the carburetor, see where it sits. You gotta see if the carburetor sits on the inner hose or the outer hose. So this way we know if we gotta move these studs. We'll just bring the whole Purdy carburetor over here. Oh, let me get my rags out. Oh man, oh man. God, this thing is pretty.
I'm gonna rob my small ones for
Those will work.
Right next to the carburetor.
I'll put that money over to go.
G.C.B.
Wanna crack that open? The office. Got an auto Brock. The best thing when you're buying an intake, it's always good to have the matching carburetor for that intake. Thing is, this intake you can put a quadrojet on it, and I love a quadrojet carburetor. I'd prefer to have a quadrojet. Oh. All right, next. Alright, let me get the cap on. And then we'll slide that Purdy carburetor on, get it bolted down. Here, I'll let you put those up.
Oh. Over here. Look at how you see there's a screw going back there. That's the first one. Got it, base. What about that quadrojet? Come on, boy. boil over there, man. Alright, get that back on. I got this turn mark. It may work. Yeah, I got the whole turn. It might work. You have to go. Alright, time to play some noise for career.
Oh man, it don't fit. I'm just messing with you. Alright, what's going on here? There we go. Look how pretty that looks.
It finally has its new crown.
Look at that. It's going to have all the juice it needs now. So I'm going to have to modify this. Because that ain't going to be hard. And alright. Yeah, it's a shitty ass bracket on this. We may be installing a Holly bracket on this. Because basket gear cable's extended all the way out. We got this on sale on Black Friday, man. We got it for half price. Some Cyber Friday or whatever the hell it's called. And I ordered it, didn't even think about this car because I ordered it before this car came. And yeah, I'm glad I did order it because I was gonna put this on the Mazda. But yeah, I think oh shitty needs it more than my Mazda does in Little Monster. Oh, we might have to paint the front of the motor, man. Grab me a black paint. Grab me black paint. It's laying down somewhere like on the between the welder and the two benches there. Welder, man.
Yeah.
I know it's there because I just seen it.
Hey, this is carbon monoxide.
Alright. I'll paint the front of the motor real quick. I mean, I got the top part looking nice, so might as well try and dress up the front of the motor a little bit, you know. Hide all this nasty crap. They got a heat tab on the freeze plug here. You don't put it on the freeze plug, you put it on the head of the block, man. Yeah, we're gonna dress this up a little bit. Come on, man, give me that rattle can. I need that cardboard. That's sitting right there. Hold on, man. I'll let you know when I need it. Alright. A little better. I don't know how good this paint's gonna hold because, you know, it wasn't wire wheeled or anything like that. But I can't stand that crappy orange look, man. Look a little better?
Look a lot better.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna spray that rusty ass water pump. And we'll take a break, smoke a cigarette, drink some more coffee so I got more Gojo to me. And while the paint's drying, I'm gonna bend the transmission line, so stay tuned, be right back. Hi YouTubers, I ran into a small issue with the throttle and passing gear cable, but I pulled out an old bracket I had and made some custom brackets. Let me show you. Alright, let's see if I can get the work located. Alright, for the throttle cable, this is one of those old Holly ones, but the passing gear cable wasn't going to work. So what I done was I cut the back off, and then I took another bracket, you know, that bolts to the intake, modified it, I notched it all out there, notched it up around here, because all this is for the passing gear cable, so one bolt, don't need no extra brackets, but it sits good, you know, it's pressed up against the intake, you know, and you can still adjust it if you have to. The throttle, Yeah, big old nut, because I didn't have one of those adapters, you know, to go on there. So, because these, they got that big old loop in the throttle cable, so you need a big old nut, which I think I'm gonna pull it back off and switch the bracket around, because I don't know if you can see right there of how it dips that way. So I gotta turn it so it dips out this way to work better. But with the intake repainted, the new 650 on there, and the front painted, I gotta say, oh shit, he's looking good up underneath the hood. We're gonna get the water pump on, the power steering pump and alternator back on, and then we're gonna see what the timing's at. Stay tuned. We're gonna get set up. Be right back. All right. Done my little break. Got the water pump on. I'm gonna get the alternator bracket on. I don't have no steel line to deal with the fuel line, but it has to come back anyways, be flushed. You know, it's gonna need a new radiator, flushed out again. You know, it won't have to be flushed like we just done. So let's get into it. Let's get it back together. I don't know what time it is, but what time?
2:33.
So it's about 2:30. So I'm dragging butt today. Didn't start on this till 11, so I think we're doing pretty damn good. So let's get it finished up. No, still gotta. Hardest thing is to figure out where to put this cooler. But I worry about that once I get the alternator and everything back in. So we got an ideal, but I gotta get the alternator in, power steering pump, fuel line reconnected. Oh, what else? We got there's a bunch of odds and ends stuff. Man, oh man. Apparently I lost the bolt for the alternator. But we're gonna look for it. Found it, thought I lost it, didn't. So, oh man. Oh shit, he was looking good until I started putting stuff on her. Might have the wrong alternator on this thing. You see, it don't really move. Alright, now we get to put the pulley on and that dangerous fan. Alright, time for the belts. Power steering belts and newer stuff. I can only do so much, no? Alright. Now the alternator belt.
Take it off.
Alright, we're working on the fuel line right now. It ain't gonna be pretty, but it is what it's gonna be. You know, trying to get nice even slope. Now you guys are probably thinking, why am I running rubber hoses when I can't stand them? That's what he had on it, and that's just what I'm going back with. Because apparently you don't want to spend no money. Alright. Let me get some snips. Now I know that don't look pretty. But everything I'm trying to do ain't working. I can't get it to go the way I freaking want it. I'm just trying to minimize vibrations. Because he may want me to do the body work and paint on this. There we go. No vibration. I'll put one more right here. Can't fix it, dug it. Can't dug it, try some zip cords. That don't work. You just need to burn it. That's all I'm trying to do is minimize movement for any rubbing going on. When he's ready for electric fans and all the other stuff. Oh. Then I guess we'll do it the other way. Oh, a lot of fuel, man, a lot of fuel. Actually, I gotta shorten it anyways. Just cut the best.
Doctor, let's go $10.
$10 of fuel gone. Radiator hose will come in like that.
It will go right behind Q1.
Yeah. So. Put that in like that. Oh, that should fit perfect now. I may have to run to the gas station and get some fuel. But, because he brought it to me on E, and I don't think 1 gallon
There's enough to
or
run this.
gallon and a half was enough. We're gonna run all this and zip cord all this stuff together once we get it timed. As you can tell, I'm still trying to do it nice and neat. You know, it's not easy when you don't want to come off no money. Alright, you got any black zip ties? Get some green ones. I know I got a big pack of black here. Look at that, nice and neat inside the water, all the way around. How about that shit? Look at that. Oh man, that worked out freaking nice.
Got the multicolors.
Like I said, even though it's being done on the cheap, I still wanted it to look decent, you know. Well, to me, I consider it being done on cheap. Him, on the other hand, might have a stroke. That's it right now. Alright, got that figured out. No movement in the fuel. It shouldn't really move much. And then I'm gonna just attach that to the radiator hose too. Alright. Now we gotta try and figure out this transmission line stuff. I don't know if you can really see. I'll raise you up a little bit. Too high. There we go. Spark plug wire is gonna be the last thing I put in. Alright, now I gotta think. Man, let me see my scraper. Hey, well, we got sludge everywhere up underneath this. I mean, it already looked nice with that AC junk out of the way. Alright.
These things keep messing with me.
Now, ooh, that's nasty now. Let me get a smoke so I can think. Well, my Pepsi. Oh, there it is. Call it quits. Pee break for a minute. I tell you what. I heard about piecing stuff together, but building something on the cheap, that's not in my vocabulary. Of course, spark plug wires are screwed up. We're gonna be mismatching some wires. So, yeah, I think it's beyond cheap. You guys see my coolant reservoir bottle because it didn't have one in it. But we'll show you that after we get the wires ran. Because, yeah, this is pretty bad, man. This is pretty bad. You know, I've got some burnt wires because it has the garbage headers on it. But this is beyond cheap, man. I got some nice header wires that I could put on it, the ones I make. But you know what? They're from my car. This thing needs socks, man. We got any old socks?
No.
Like from the truck? Old white ones laying around?
It didn't come with white ones. It came with one black one. And that one's ripped.
Yeah, this man's gonna have issues with spark plug wires for sure. Because this one here is so close to the header. It is stupid close. What? I'm gonna do what I gotta do so I can get the Joker out of my shop, man. I mean, he don't even have the proper wires, man. I mean, it is ridiculous. If you're gonna do a car, you're gonna do it right. Please don't go cheap. Because all cheap's gonna do is wind up with a headache down the line. Because so far, cheap ain't the way to go. I mean, worst case scenario, he needs the header spark plugs in this. That's what he needs. And I mean, they're not bad. They're like $50, you know. Let me see. I got 1, 8, 4, 6, 5. You know, he needs a shorter header, the shorty spark plug wires. I mean, he needs spark plugs for headers where they're short. That's what he actually needs in this thing. And then he needs 90-degree angle wires that need to be made. That's why I make all my wires. See, like that's a bit too freaking long, but I just gotta make stuff work. I want to tap this into here. So 7. The shortest one. No, I only got 2 left, Mark. I'm good.
Our little fancy 10-star cheat sheet here.
See, and whenever we can't find that, I got some old school intakes with the fire and order on it too. Alright. And let's go with the longest one on this. Yeah, the wires he has on these yellow ones, they're the cheapest of the cheap, I believe, man.
They're just stock wires.
They're not even stock wires. I mean, they're real thin. I mean, come on, these gray ones here are 8 mil.
And the yellow ones are 8 mil.
And they're thicker though than these yellow ones. I mean, it just makes no damn sense to me. Right.
You're not chasing that cat.
Give me some short black zip cords. They're in the toolbox. In the drawer for the zip cords. They're not in the drawer with the zip cord to be one down yet. I'm gonna get these wires nice and fancy, but I need one, man. But right now I'm just getting certain ones zip cord out the way. I mean, you guys seen my build, my normal watchers. You know, like the big block job, everything has to be perfect, everything has to be a certain way. But this is being done on a cheap. Alright, I don't see anything that's going to give me issues with my wires.
Besides 2 back ones, maybe.
So, real quick, let me show you a few things. Oh, you don't come off that easy, do you? Oh, wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm going to show you a few things. If I can get you to stay. That is the new reservoir bottle. Because they didn't have one in there.
$9.99.
That's an old school rat rod style. All it's missing is that it should be a bear bottle instead of a plastic container. And then my right there is the radiator cooler for it. I mean transmission cooler. So he wants this done on the cheap. It is done on the cheap. All that's left now is to wire up the choke which that ain't gonna be hard. Change out a battery in because don't ever buy the brass ones. Just don't buy the stupid brass ones. Oh, they won't corrode. That's a crock of crap, man. They corrode. They don't make good contact. So change out the negative battery tech cable. I'm gonna put the same battery he had back in it, rigged up. Not to wait, and I'm not gonna pull mine back in. It's way too big. Wire up the choke. Finish my brain fart here. Power steering belt's way too small. I mean, way too big for it. Freaking dumbasses. So I got it back together. Let me get the choke wired up. Take a potty break. Be right back. Alright. Oh, shitty here's back together. Gotta get the choke adjusted. Then we're gonna try and turn the key.
And after that,
Choke here don't want to turn. Alright. Have an issue with the choke, don't want to do anything. Alright, you folk.
I'm just gonna rest this on here.
You know, once it starts, we gotta add stuff to it. There we go. There we go. It's finally adjusted. I think that's good right there. You want to grab my tool for me? That drop. Oh, I can adjust it as I go on. But right now,
I'm gonna do the Pro Mod.
we're gonna turn the key. See if we get fuel. Let me move you on this side. All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Die.
Well, now. Nothing.
I got something.
Go ahead. Huh. Well, might be just low on juice. Let me grab my jump box. Even old shitty here don't want to start, or there's an issue somewhere. We had no issue with my battery in it. Alright, what's she do now? Pumping some fuel fast, man. Go ahead, do it again. Do it again. A lot of trash in the fuel. A lot of trash. Alright, let me. Try some more. Go ahead. No shitty's alive again. So, let me grab a screwdriver.
Drain my shot.
Turn the oil up a little bit. Yeah, I need a small screwdriver. Alright. Giant. There she goes, filling up. Put the oil away. Got a hard miss, man. Zapped the crap out of me. And it was, oh man. I'm wondering if it's the wire.
Is it wire or cat?
I don't know. We got to put a wire on it. So, oh shit, he started up, running like shit. The bigger carburetor, it don't want to run with the bigger carburetor, but that's because oh man, it's too hot, man, to do anything. Yeah. Bigger carburetor means it has to be tuned to the carburetor. A lot of folks don't know that, but I gotta try and change out the spark plug wire, so we'll be right back. Alright, found out why the distributor cap's good. The got corrosion on it, but that's because if my son can zoom in, the wire thing is ripped right there. That's what I got zapped. But because I make my own wires, I got all kinds of ends, which, yeah, this end ain't gonna work, but all kinds of ends to make my own wires. So let me get a different end. And all I did was, I got this end here. So, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to make your own spark plug wires. And once you try it, man, you'll love it. This tool here is like 25, 30 bucks. You need that, pair of snippers. You can buy the boots and the kits all separately in packs, and I got packs of them. So all I'm gonna do is just cut off this old one. Boom. Go! And then you got different notches here. You know, we're gonna use this notch here to strip it out. Once all you do, lock it down, turn a little bit, and then bam, you got your wire. Which, I forgot to tell you, you slip the boot on first. I dropped the ball on that. Let me get the boot slipped on. Sometimes you gotta put spit, but this time it ain't gonna work, so I gotta recut it. I'm gonna do it hillbilly style. Yeah. Slide it in. Vaseline works better, and you don't get an aftertaste. But this still ain't going in, so I gotta get some lube. Because I'm not pulling the wire off because that joker's hot. Mine must let him up. Alright, I'm gonna use some differential oil here because that's what I grabbed. Rub it on the wire. Sometimes spit works, other time it don't. And all you do, bend that just so slightly. You know, you pinch it like that, and you just keep pushing. And oh, look at that. Comes right out. Bam. So, let me wipe my hands off, because this differential oil is nasty. It's up on the bench where it was sitting. I saved myself a lot of money so many times like this. Yeah, now I don't want to do it. Alright, X-Acto knife.
X-Acto.
Dog's throwing up. I got this one dog, man, that white bulldog looking thing. I don't know why, he has to throw up at my feet every damn day. Alright, bam. Got it done. Oh, here comes the other ones.
Camera might get knocked over here.
So all you do, you clean, get it cleaned up.
Mommy. Go potty.
Now you're gonna want to lay that wire over.
Roman.
When you put it on,
Potty.
you want that wire on the bottom.
No.
And then you put it in the other jaw.
Roman. Go like that.
And bam, look at that. Your end's in place. You slide that back in. But you gotta make sure, make sure it's going in straight. Don't pull super hard. Just slowly work it in. See, then you take a Phillips screwdriver. Give me a Phillips screwdriver. You want it smaller than the spark plug tip, and then just push it down in there, and voila, you got a made wire. I didn't have to take it off. I didn't have to buy one. It would help if I ran it through the bottom one. And look at that. You're back in business. Now we can start it back up. Alright. So we got the wire fixed. I'm gonna have Mark start it. Of course, I'm gonna stand off to the side because I don't want to. I don't trust that fan blade. Just turn the key. Let's see if it misses at all. All right, jump box is on. Like garbage. Shut her off. So we know this is on. I know, mother heifer. So there's no way my wire's not working. Alright, try it again. Bring it up a little bit. Alright, turn it off. Alright. We're gonna find out. I highly doubt it's my wiring. But we're gonna find out in 1 second if it's that wire or if it's gonna be the distributor cap probably shot. So I got this wire here. And it'll fit. I highly doubt it's my wiring because I never have an issue. But there's always a first. But I highly doubt it's my wire. I'm gonna get me a bottle of water so I can cool down the exhaust here.
You need a Pepsi?
Yeah, I could use a Pepsi too.
2 Pepsi, 1 more.
Alright, got the wire off. Now we could have another bad wire. I mean, I have been finding burnt wires, garbage wires. Just because it ran good when we got it, started and adjusted and everything, that don't mean something else could have went wrong. So I'm gonna cool down the exhaust manifold here. We never pulled the spark plugs out this thing, have we?
Nope.
Hell, for all I know, it could be a bad plug. Alright, let's see what she does. Can you turn my jump box on?
Nope. We're all kicking this camera now.
She still stumbles, I'm done for the night.
Right.
Yeah. Bring it up a little bit. Bring it up a little bit. Still got a bad mist door. Still got a bad mist door.
It wasn't missed in until
So, it's a possibility that distributor cap could actually be bad too. I knew it was my wire. I mean, I never had an issue with my wiring before. You know, when I make them, I make all my wires, man. I do not put, I don't go to the store and buy normal wires. My wires are made. They come with the heavy duty ends on the one side, and then once I get to distributors, when I make them and everything else for a nice clean look, you know, perfect fit. I don't think I got a cap here. I might have a cap, I don't know. I know I got some used ones, but I know one is shot. One may work once I swap all the guts, but I'm walking away from it right now. Oh, shitty here just don't want to go back to the owner, I guess, man. You know, got the motor looking pretty. That big old 650 carburetor is a freaking monster on it. I can't wait to time it to that carburetor, man. And man, I want to boil these back tires on this, man. Those little 14 inches should just be on fire when you spin them. So this is Brother Chad, G.C.B, Gangsta Custom Builds. Like, subscribe, please share, and leave me some more comments. I'll give more shout outs, man, you know. So, have a good night. I'm going to walk away from it, and I'm going to wash up and go watch some TV. Have a good night. Brother Chad.